We just got more Heartstopper news in 1 week than we've had in months. And instead of feeling chaotic, it finally makes everything make sense. You're watching Screenscope Reviews, and today's update isn't about guessing anymore. It's about acceptance. Because the future of Heartstopper has officially changed, and now we know how Nick and Charlie's story is really going to end. For a long time, fans have been waiting for Netflix to confirm Season 4. Season 3 ended with so many open doors. University plans. Emotional growth. Long-distance fears. It felt like a perfect setup for one more season. But behind the scenes, the creative team was having a different conversation. Kit Connor recently addressed the situation directly, and his comments were refreshingly honest. He explained that no one wants to keep Heartstopper going just because it's popular. The characters are growing up. The actors are moving into new stages of their careers. And stretching the story too far would start to feel artificial. That honesty set the tone for what came next. Instead of a 4th season, Heartstopper will now conclude with a feature-length film titled Heartstopper Forever. This movie is officially the final chapter of the story. And this isn't a rushed replacement. It's a planned goodbye. Kit Connor and Joe Locke are both executive producers, which means they're directly involved in shaping how Nick and Charlie's journey ends. Alice Oseman, the original creator, is writing the film herself. So the emotional voice of the series stays exactly where it belongs. Today's biggest update is that filming has officially wrapped. Both Connor and Locke shared behind-the-scenes photos with emotional captions that felt less like promotion and more like closure. Netflix has now confirmed the movie is set for release in 2026. Story-wise, the film will pick up right after Season 3. Nick is preparing for university. Charlie is finally finding stability and independence. And their relationship is entering a phase the show has never explored before. Not first love. Not discovery. But commitment under pressure. Connor also teased that the movie includes a more intimate, mature moment between Nick and Charlie. Not for shock value, but because the story itself is growing up. The tone is shifting from teenage sweetness to real emotional vulnerability. This final chapter will focus on long-distance fears, identity, and the uncomfortable truth that growing together doesn't always mean growing in the same direction. The friend group will face their own crossroads as well, making the movie feel less like an epilogue and more like a full emotional conclusion. What makes this ending feel right is that it's intentional. Heartstopper isn't being cancelled. It's choosing to stop. Instead of dragging the story out until it loses its magic, the creators are ending it at its emotional peak. With control. With care. With honesty. So yes, it's bittersweet. But it's also rare. A show that knows exactly when to say goodbye. Heartstopper Forever isn't just the end of a series. It's the end of a chapter that helped a lot of people feel seen.